Definitely. Omega, known for his carbon, above everything else. I'm not too familiar with everyone else, personally, but I know Shinex is also a very respectable umbrella player in their own sense. Anyway, we're getting right into it. Splatoon's on Manta Maria. We see the K-Shot, Tenebrilla, and a few other things that I couldn't read in time, Junior and Ballpoint, versus a Light Tetra, a Luna Blaster, a Hydra, and a Machine. That's a comp I'm never gonna have to read, besides on the casino.
Pretty interesting comp from both teams, I want to say. The Baller, Bomb Rush, Armor Splash Jump from Polaris feels pretty good. I like to see that as Orion already going for a flank and kind of a trade situation there, but it's 2 down on the side of Polaris, so Ascension kind of getting off to a good start, but Orion coming behind them, his flank is snuffed out, so a really good opening from Ascension to start off this game with only Pancake left to kind of try to fend them off while his team gets back.
Pancake has the armor though, and Ascension just used the armor, so I think Ascension can be starting to push up here. Nice counter armor, nice late counter armor. It's very important that you armor, because if you armor second, you actually get better benefit from armor. Your armor will last longer. Unfortunately, it's a 2v2 situation now in the middle of the map. 3v1, as Polaris, Clown's the only member left. Clown's gonna be going for a pick, he gets 1 pick. He missed the direct on Omega, unfortunate there.
Orion over here on the zone. With the jump in from Sweetly, that's gonna help take out Omega as Dragon does win the 1v1 with Orion. It's kind of a bloodbath going on right now as Polaris is going to be able to cap the zone, get their penalty away, as maybe they try to build up a lead here, but they did have to burn some specials to get to this position, so how well will they be able to lock out Ascension is what we need to see.
Polaris has been running this Hydra every single game. It's been working out for them so well, because they're able to provide a second layer of just defense. You can get past the Tetra and the Luna, or the Tetra and whatever else is up there. Then you have to come into a Hydra after all that. And the Hydra is just such a scary weapon to approach once you want to have a full charge. Swiggly, however, getting absolutely deleted because it's a hammer. Is it going to get the eat?
Oh, that was really close though. But Pancake did have to back up really farther, but now tries to go on an offensive push. And that was a really weird decision, I feel. I feel like, why did he drop? I'm not sure. Didn't really work out for them as Ascension is going to have 2 down now on Polaris' side. Ascension's going to be able to push up here as Clown has the ball run alone, trying to stall him, has to run away after. They're not able to find a pick on him, thankfully, as now he's going to shark up on that mask. Sweetly coming up behind him.
Looking for these picks. Sweetly up here, they're also with him, trying to create a crossfire angle. Sweetly has a splash down, gonna feel opted to use it, gonna break the Tenebrilla shield kit. However, Ascension is 2 down. So,
yeah, and they're being forced to back up with the bomb rush. The armor is gonna help them push in as they're gonna find these picks. Orion and Kana, such a very strong offensive duo. Imagine a Tetris and a Luna coming at you. First of all, you have to try to escape the Luna's blast radius. Then you have to escape the Tetra zooming around you.
That's really unfair. However, Sweetly goes down somehow? I'm not sure.
I think that was the tent coming down, dropping on her, and maybe getting a nice one-shot. And also the hammer going to come out, take one out, takes out Clown. Not able to get the yeet, but they do have control of the zone so far, and he's going to be able to maybe stall, but just the person behind him? Able to get the kill.
Ninja Squid, but I don't even think Ninja Squid really mattered there. She walked.
I saw her. Yeah, I saw
her also.
I mean, hey, things happen in the heat of the moment. You can't catch everything all the time. And now Ascension, it doesn't even matter because Ascension is able to keep control of the zone. They're going to be able to take the lead here, but Omega dies to a bomb, gets in front of that shield, maybe gets a bit too aggressive, but they cancel the splash down. So a really good opportunity to lock out from Ascension right now. We see Dragon going to be just sharking here with the power of the splat bombs. Junior not able to reach with the baby range. Junior's not that strong of an offensive weapon. That's going to be 2 down for Ascension, but they're able to find 2 picks of their own. Sweetly now gets a pick. She has to splash down to maybe cap the zone. She's not going to be forced to use it just yet, but she might. Yep, there she goes.
They do have their zone. Okay, the cap. The penalty is laid down onto the side of Ascension here. And Sweetly is trying to take Bunker. He can. He's gonna see for maybe even get an aggressive angle, but somehow Orion goes down.
Yeah, Orion went in alone, and he probably expected Sweetly to push up with her, but she kind of backed up and watched that right side. But the big pick from the Hydra, that long range, just really gets you unexpected kills sometimes. But Ascension does find all the members that are at the Hydra. The Hydra's being forced to back up, not able to get the kill. The ballpoint finds the Sweetly, jumps in, does get a pick, but it's only a trade, and that looks like it's going to be Ascension's game.
Ascension played that pretty well. They just, they kind of split up their attention. They didn't stagger in, they didn't push up as hard, however, but still, kills aren't the things that win you game. It's about positioning and the right calls at the right time. So, Ascension, good showing so far by Ascension. They take a 1-0 lead in the series. Beautiful job by Omega getting 18 kills.
And Swen as well with a big 16, so really good stuff. They found a lot of kills that they really needed, and they were able to shut down with things like the ballpoint really well. And of course, Omega being such an offensive presence, you love to see it. But yeah, I think really what Polaris needs to adjust right now, they really need to find that offensive synergy. I feel like there were a lot of times they just split up too much, maybe didn't have enough coordination. Like that one time we saw Orion go in but Sweetly back off. They really need to push up together more, especially when you have things like Machine and Luna that they don't have that much maneuverability on their own, especially going up against some long range weapons like the tent and ballpoint, things like that. So I would really like to see them move together a bit more, as all these members are ready. Thank you for pressing the A button. Love you guys. But yeah, we are already readying up. I wonder if they really made any adjustments at all. We'll see the comps right here. But
note, this is a best of 3. So right now, Polaris is the match point. This is the tournament point on it. So Omega not opting for the Carbon, surprisingly, and I think that's the exact same comps almost, except for Shinex is going to the Machine and not Santa Tenebel. Yeah,
but other than that, exactly.
They're not winning Hydra.
Yeah, Pancake on the heavy deco. Maybe I'm wanting that Booyah Bomb. Maybe not wanting the armor as much here. Maybe they felt they need a bit more of an offensive special or something to like defend the tower or something. I'm not sure, but we'll see how it pays off here. As Ascension looks like they have control of the bridge. They're already dropping down the left side, but the splash gem coming down as it's a 3v3 situation, but Swen kind of separated from his team here.
2v3 situation, 3v4 situation in the middle of the map. The Luna has special. Swen also has a stinger at the ready. The Booyah Bomb is out though from on the side of Polaris. Orion coming in. Stinger is out. Is Pancake gonna get rushed here? He activates the Booyah Bomb just in time, and Shinex is on the flank. Booyah Bomb is thrown at him. I don't know how he's still alive.
I don't know how either, but he does not manage to get the kill with a splash down. Clown is able to avoid the range and get it with the blast radius. And that push was not able to get stopped by Ascension. They had the rage, they had the rain out, they had the splash down, but they had to use the specials in a way that didn't stop tower. But that might not matter because Omega playing very good, but not well enough.
Chicken Rush is coming out from Polaris. Meanwhile, respecting the tower, the Heavy's painting the map.
Yeah, and we can just see Clown push up all the way on that left side. Gonna opt to go through front now and try to defend this tower so that it doesn't get rushed. While Sweegly push up with the Machine. The Machine can do so much on this map. Orion defending the left side. Yeah, they have every area of the map covered right now, except the front now, maybe getting abandoned as Sweegly went up to the car, so they are rushing the tower a bit.
Shinex is kind of trapped in the middle of the map. He goes down as soon as he gets the splash down. Omega trying to panic, he's panicking to the missiles right now in the middle of the map. As he knows that the missiles are one of the only ways they can push back it effectively. Clown does go down. Catch are in the middle of the map. Touches do go down and trade, and that was a 3-down situation for Polaris.
Yeah, but the Luna still sharking around somewhere. He might get a cheeky kill. That's just like that. Just like that, the Luna can just pop out of nowhere and just take you by surprise, and you have nowhere to go. As now, Ascension, though, they are on the offensive. They did get 2 down. Orion trying to get by with the touches, but rolls off the map and a great snipe. That was not the best play Orion could have done. No.
Omega, I feel like he's spending a lot of his time just trying to build missiles, trying to enable his teammates in. He's used to misses solely on one guy. Orion coming in with the touch raise. Can he get the pick? Orion, if you get this pick. Just one shot.
Omega played it very carefully and is able to find the pick. Really nicely done by Omega, not getting too antsy, being patient, and it's going to allow his teammates to move up. Him and Shinex moving up all the way to the car. Omega opting to paint for missiles again while Dragon moves up instead, but that's going to be enough for the lead.
Oh, the bomb gets 2?
The bomb gets 2, but it's too late as it's already up to 18. Now that puts Ascension in a great position to just try to play a nice defensive game for the rest of this match.
Cloud has the ball at the ready. They do have a splash at the ready. But close to their Tetris are close to their special here. They have the chicken rush. All besides the Booyah Bomb. The Booyah Bomb from the heavy does not charge very slow. It charges extremely quickly. They use the Polaris and lock up ability here. So the charge is the shot.
Bad position. The suction behind him, but not dead yet. There finally gets taken down, and that's 2 down on the side of Polaris. So a really good job shutting down that push from Ascension. They find another one in bottom mid, and now they are really pushing up here.
Talking about incredible aim there. Omega just able to just jump and have all of his shots land and track an opponent. Oh, Cloud killing a splashdown with the land of blast. That's something you don't see every single day.
Yeah, but Omega maybe wisely jumping out here just to sync up with his team. He has the most of it at the ready. Didn't want to waste his life there, as they do bring out the missiles. They bring out, I think it was a second push. It might have been splashdown, but the Stinger are going to come out as well to put a stop to this push before it can really get the ball rolling. Because you really don't want to let the tower get past a certain point, because then it could really start snowballing. If they stop the tower early, that would be really beneficial in not choking this game away.
3-down situation. Oh, that's a full web. I think that's pretty much it for Polaris.
Yeah, the specials came out and Ascension really pushed them with full advantage of their specials. They really executed that really well. Now it's going to be Shinex kind of alone, 1v1 in the machine here. The Luna's going to come to help, but they're not going to be able to touch tower in time, and that's the set for Ascension. So Ascension kind of on a roll after going to lose his record early.
There's a very good comeback from Ascension there. However, great showing by Polaris. They stayed up so late to play this tournament. It's like, I think almost